Hello, trading has closed on May 7th, 2024. We always do our disclaimer before going over our calls and making some predictions. It's my trading plan for Wednesday, which is May 8th, 2024. Remember, I can change my mind. I can be wrong. Trade at your own risk. Look for the pattern today with the early low, which is this, and tomorrow should also have the early low. I wasn't impressed by yesterday's action. I said unless we gapped up smartly, we should see 5158.58. Well, we gapped up smartly, so before the markets open, that's off the table. Price remains, but not the time. Should still print at some time. This is just what we said. We gapped up smartly. When the call's killed, it doesn't cost me any money. During the day, MEJT gave a buy signal, but it printed the minimum target immediately. We got an ultimate buy signal too. That's really enough. You usually get more, but you don't have to. And we had an optional lower target. Well, that's printed. MEJT says it's a false move. Target's 5195.12, most likely to print tomorrow unless we gap down smartly. I'll tell you, I'm not so certain that one's going to print. Well, here's our channel. We broke down under the channel, and if you look, we came right back up to it. What's also important is if you go back to the COVID low, which is here, and draw a 2x1 Gann fan line, we pretty much hit it right at the high today. I don't care about being 3 points off, 3 and a fraction. That's a 2x1 Gann fan line, and that's resistance. Now, resistance doesn't have to hold, but you should gap over that line. If we don't gap over that line, it should be lower prices tomorrow. This is a 78.6% retrace of the move down. It's one of the places these things tend to run out of steam. We had this as wave A. If that's B, there should be a way to count it. Well, if that's an ABC and C is 786, one's right there. So we have a count. We have resistance. We have a rally which flopped. We do have the higher target, but if we don't gap over this high, I'm looking for lower prices. Because we have the higher target, we have to use the mixed signals rules, which are here. Wednesday's pattern has an early low. Typically, it's a rally day with a high in the final hour, but if it's weak, we should see more weakness in the days to come. It is bullish. There's a higher target. Unless we gap down smartly, the rules say it prints, but that may be a mixed blessing as the system nearly always leaves a failed target at a significant change in trend, and this might be that. It is bearish. We gapped up, hit a higher high, but closed under intraday highs. We're at resistance from a channel trend line and a Gann fan line, and the Fibonacci ratios support the idea of a high. Bulls need to gap and promptly trade over today's high if they want to continue the rally. If they can't do that, I think we'll see lower prices, even if we don't close lower. I'm trying to pick bottoms and tops. They're kind of dangerous things. If we gap up here, everything I'm saying gets thrown out the window. But for right now, higher target or not, we can't gap over here. I think we trade lower. And it might be more than just a little bit. It's a pattern with the early low, and that's today's call.